From the hills of northwest Arkansas to the flatlands of the Delta, it's only 52 days till kickoff of high school football in Arkansas. This is Hometown Sports Volume 2, only on the Arkansas Sports Network. Hometown Sports Volume 2 is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales. Lifted, leveled, and ready to roll. Drive different. By Tyson Foods. Passionate about food, committed to you, feeding the world like family. By Arkansas Tech University. Financial flexibility, academic excellence. Learn more, earn more. And by Metcalf Trucking Company. Arkansas trucking delivered reliably and with integrity.
All right, well, I am here joined by Mr. Randy Pickrell of D3 Auto Sales again, and the head football coach for the Mayflower Eagles, Mr. Austin Emerson. Coach, good to have you with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So just as we get started here, just give us a little bit of an overview of what's been going on with Mayflower football this offseason.
Man, we got the most kids out that we've ever had. We've got the strongest team that we've ever had. We've returned a lot of starters, so these guys have been pretty bought in. We've done a lot of 7-on-7s in June, and now it's time for some team camps, and then fall's going to be here before you know it.
How many kids you got?
On paper, 52.
Holy smokes.
But school hasn't started yet, so you never know.
You never know.
Never know. But, again, we had to buy more jerseys and more helmets.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but it's an expensive thing.
It is that.
So tell me a little bit about you guys' schedule this season, what you guys are going to be doing in non-conference, and why you decided to schedule it that way, and then moving into conference, what your conference is going to look like.
Yeah, so non-conference, we got Jessieville, Bigelow, in England, and scheduled it that way to try to stay more centrally located. Years past, I've been there almost 8 years now, but we would drive just kind of all over. We were, down in Smackover some. We'd go west and north, and trying to find guys that I appreciate their head coaches a lot, that if they got the team to whoop us, they won't kill us too bad, and if I got the team to beat them, then I won't kill them too bad. We're kind of good friends there. And then as we roll into conference, I can't remember the exact order. I know we start with Mountain View. And then towards the end, we kind of pick up Salem and Atkins, who are returning everybody, and we kind of hit the top four of last year's conference towards the end of ours. So everybody in our conference is returning a lot of people, a lot of seniors. We are, so it should be a pretty good conference this year.
That trip to Salem, that's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Yeah, last year we got lucky. We had all the long teams came to us, but now it's time to return the favor, and we got to drive to all of them. So.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your senior class this year and who you guys are working with, and maybe just building on that too, who you guys have coming back, and then who you guys lost from last season.
So last year we lost, Trey Cochran was our starting quarterback, and he shared time with Carter Smith. They alternated. So Carter returns, Trey's gone. We lose Hugh Tees. We lost several linemen up front, but man, we return a lot. Like our whole defense is just about seniors except for a couple kids. Same thing offensively. We'll have a lot of seniors. We'll have a couple of younger guys on the O-line, but skill guy-wise, we return everybody. We lose our running back last year, Devon Davis. He was an all-state player, really good, but we're going to move one of the receivers back there that's pretty good in that same spot. And hopefully it's plug and play, and we're able to keep it rolling.
Yeah, so tell me about what the Mayflower community is like, because I know it's not the smallest town, but it's still a small town. And
yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the community at Mayflower and what it's like playing under the Friday night lights in Mayflower.
Man, it's really fun. The past couple of years have been really fun because as we've gotten better and we've got more kids out, there's more fans in the stands. And really a couple of years ago, we had just a great senior class that, when we were playing, all the volleyball kids and basketball kids would come out and watch, and then our kids would go watch them. And that class a couple of years ago really helped kind of set the tone where now kids are coming out and watching if they're not on the team, and our kids are going to support other programs. So the whole culture has really grown in the past 2 or 3 years.
We've discussed that with everybody. That culture is a big word with every program, especially the small ones.
Yeah.
The bigger ones, the culture's good, but when you get to that 4A, 3A, 2A, culture's it.
Man,
you don't have it, it's not
going
going
to. You know how it is. Small school football. I played it when I was in high school. It's fun that you can look up in the stands. You're not supposed to be looking in the stands as a player, but you look up there and see your friends cheering for you and all that stuff. Man, it makes you want to play hard.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about what your offense and defense will look like this year, just as far as X's and O's. If you guys are doing anything differently or maybe staying the same, just tell me a little bit about that.
Well, used to, I would give you a hard answer on that and say we are old school or spread, but now I'm to the point where I don't really care what we run as long as we win. So sometimes we're four wide, sometimes we're two tight ends, sometimes we got everybody in there. To me, as a former offensive lineman, I don't care what we run or what we do as long as we can get 4 to 5 yards every single play.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
4 yards in a cloud of dust.
Talk to me a little bit about what you guys do during the off season to get ready for the season, as far as 7-on-7s, team camps, what you guys do in practice that separates yourself, weight room, all that stuff.
Well, we kind of switched our weight room around a couple years ago. Whenever we moved down to our new field house, we got enough space. So our school district did an awesome thing where they let all of our athletes lift weights during the school days. So, I mean, girls, boys, we're all down there. And they do, half the times doing athletic stuff, half the times lifting weights. So our kids are getting to lift year-round, which is helping because I think every program in our school has made it to, like, the state playoffs or tournament or whatever it is that they've got in their season. So that's helped out tremendously. Football-wise in particular, we usually start throwing the ball around spring break. And if it's before that, if I have enough kids, like, this year I've got a lot that run basketball, so we didn't get to throw as much. But, we've got the indoor, so we can throw and catch a lot, and that's what kids like to do. So we just work on throwing routes, and then spring ball gets here, and we get our days in there, and then from spring ball we roll into June. We consider it like 7-on-7. So we just kind of do all 7-on-7s in June. Now we do team camps in July. Football season starts in August, and we're rolling.
So I'll ask you one more question, and then I'll have you send your guys up here. Just tell me a little bit about what you would consider a successful season for Mayflower this year.
Man, I think for us, we talked about it with the team a week ago, just kind of where they want to go, because we took time to just tell them, hey, it's your team, really. It's not Coach Emerson's team. It's not any of us. It's these guys' team. And where do they want to go? And man, they want to grow to love each other, grow to be a family, and that stuff to me means more than anything. You could go 0-10, and you could have kids at 20 years back and look back and they love their time at Mayflower football. And they could go 10-0 and they could look back and love their time. But they also could go 10-0 and hate each other. And that's not what I want. I want these guys to have a good time playing football so that when they look back, when they're my age, 36 years old, they look back and be like, man, I loved my time there. I love the guys, still talk to the guys there and all that. So that's what we want to build at Mayflower.
All right, if you would, just go ahead and give an introduction to your guys over here that you brought with you.
Okay, so we got Devo Williams, Devontae Williams. He's a O-line, D-line. We got two guys that start both ways. He's one of them. Man, he's been one of our best linemen for a couple of years from his sophomore year on. He was an All-Stater last year. He is just a force to be reckoned with on the defensive side of the ball, and then when he's on the offensive side, he's one of our best blockers. I think he had like 60-something pancakes last year, which led our team. I mean, it kind of makes me mad because he pancakes people so good that referees sometimes say, well, it's too physical, and they throw a flag. I'm like, man, that's football. It's a
it's no
physical
too
sport.
physical, right?
Yeah, you would think that. But I'll tell you, we get something like that. And then we got Carter Smith, our quarterback, returning this year. Carter, man, he knows the offense as well as I do. I trust him to call any play he wants out there. If I call something and he changes it, he knows he's got the freedom to do it as long as he executes it. And even if it doesn't execute, I just trust him to have the keys to the race car.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you for being here and talking to us, and I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to your guys here.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep. All right. Do you prefer Devo or Devontae?
Devo.
Devo. Okay. So Devo and Carter. Great to have you guys here. Tell me, each of you, just tell me a little bit about what it's like playing for Coach Emerson.
To me, growing up, I never really had a father figure, so I think that he's impacted me so much as becoming a young man. This is my last football season, and I think that he has just grown me to be who I am today. He's played a big role in that, and I think that I wouldn't be here without him. I can't ask for a better man, a better coach.
Yeah, I really love Coach Emerson. He's a very good coach in my opinion. He lets you be free with what you want to do. He doesn't really set too many limitations on you, and I really like that. And other than that, that's all I can really say.
So, Devo, tell me a little bit about the offensive line unit for Mayflower this year, what it's going to look like. I know that Hugh Tees was a really big part of that last season. Now he's graduated. So tell me a little bit about what that offensive line is going to look like this year as a unit.
They had me playing right tackle last year. This year they moved me over to left tackle. And I matched up with my left guard. Me and him have always had a close bond. I think that would be pretty good. On and off the field, we're always with each other. So I think that would be good for game. We have a returning center. Our center returning, he's pretty good. Our right guard, he's a upcoming sophomore, and we've all done a lot of investing into him. So I think that I could trust him. We all trust him to go out there and do his job. He's pretty physical. He just a little more. It comes with experience, That's a big thing, experience, and I think that he'll get there. And then our right tackle is he took a year off last year. We all have things going on, but I think he's coming back stronger, better than ever. Ready to see him play.
Carter, tell me a little bit about the skill guys on that offense and what that's going to look like this year for the Eagles.
We returned a lot of our skill players. Like Coach Emerson said, it's all our same guys except the running back, and we moved one of our receivers over. And then we got one transfer in from all-male that filled the receiver that went to running back spot. So pretty much all the same guys, and I really like them. I trust them 100%, and I think they're going to be really good and be solid for us.
Looking at your schedule this season, I know Coach Emerson has scheduled some tough guys in non-conference, tough teams in non-conference, but then going into conference, you guys don't have an easy schedule either. So tell me a little bit about your schedule this year, and if either of you have any games that you're really looking forward to specifically.
I personally think that in all three we have the best conference. The toughest conference to go through. Our whole conference is pretty senior heavy this year. Everyone has a lot of seniors, good seniors. I have two teams I'm really eager to play. Really three. Because, last year we took two pretty tough losses towards the end of our season against Salem and Atkins. Salem only beating us by one, Atkins by a touchdown in overtime. I think I'm ready to play those two teams again. And then Quitman, I have a lot of friends there that I'm ready to play them. Last year, they didn't play us as close as what I thought they would have, but I think that they're even better this year, and I think it'll be a really good game.
Yeah. I think Salem will be a really good matchup for us. I'm really excited for that game. That's probably my biggest game on the schedule for me. They won the state championship this year or last year, and I think being that close with them says stuff about us, and it says that they're really good as well. And beating them would be a really good thing for our team.
Talk to me a little bit about what it's like playing in Mayflower and just growing up there and being a part of that community and just what the Friday Night Lights are like in Mayflower.
To me, I think that it's a very welcoming atmosphere. Everyone knows everyone. You always get a handshake from everyone that you know. It's welcoming, and it's just uplifting. It makes me. I'm happy that I get to go to Mayflower. I would get to wake up and say that I'm here in this community.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very welcoming environment. Like, we get a lot of people that come in from new schools and all that, and people that move in from out of town, whatever, and it doesn't really matter. It's just like they've been here their whole life almost after, a month or two. And I really think that's just a very big part of Mayflower, and it translates over to football when we have our transfers and kids that are coming up like of age to play varsity, and it's really good for us.
Yeah, back on what Carter said, that, transfers, we have transfers coming in, after a week or two, they're ready to put it all on the line for us. And I think that says a lot about not only them as a person, but us as a team. We're all ready to lay down whatever we need to lay down to to see each other succeed. And I think that's a really good thing to have on a team.
All right, before I let you guys go here, tell me what would be a successful season for your team.
The goal is always to win a state title, but even outside of a state title, I think we all sat down and we discussed this about a week or two ago, that we all want to build a brotherhood. But outside of everything, a brotherhood, we all want to be family. We all want to stay in contact after, because, this is my senior year, and I want to go far. Last season here, I want to go out with a bang, but more than anything, I want everybody to feel accepted here. That's accepted, and people to have faith, have good faith. That's my goal for everyone.
Yeah, I would really like to win a state championship. Obviously, that's an obvious answer. But to go off what Devo said, I'd just like to have a fun year with my friends and make friends for life on this team.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Really enjoyed talking to you guys. And